Football Fans Tribe over here with the interview Nigeria football fans after matches. I will give you Nigeria football fan content back to back. So if you're new, I bet click that subscribe button. Also like this video. Thank you so much for watching. This after the watch along we did at Vitality at Central Park, Abuja. Thank you so much for hosting us. Very beautiful place in case you want to do go-karting, mini golf, or anything like that for Abuja here. Just come to Central Park, Vitality at the Central Park. Thank you so much for hosting us, man. We move. All right, 1 goal, 3 points, a penalty shot, but we'll take them. Now the truth be that they say person where they purge, no they select toilet. So we'll go take her like that. And you're just on mad, bro.
At least no episode this time around. So
No apology.
no apology.
Apology from the broadcaster, Sha.
Casters, yes, but at least 4/10. Honestly, if we no goals from open play, we could have done better. I mean, we could have really done better. I mean, there were some really clean chances there that these players could have buried. Just two good or 3 good passes. There was that counter attack that, as opposed to taking it to the right, they just like
Osimhen and Chukwueze.
Then there was the other one that Iwobi was moving with the ball and he looked at the flank. Turn your head and face the you're a midfielder. I mean, make the attack more potent. We've relegated our goal scoring opportunities to the flanks, and once the flanks are blocked, it seems like as if that's why whenever Chukwueze is blocked, it seems like as if there's no goal from the midfield. The midfield should also create threats
Through the middle.
Osimhen's issues are always the fact that the passes are coming from here, and he now has to use technique to want to score, as opposed to is center of the post and he has to pick a side. Like I said, overall 4/10, unconvincing win honestly. But some players were quite impressive, but unconvincing win. Totally 4/10 for me.
And Pesero, in bringing 5 players, and do you feel he made the right changes, brought in the right people today?
Yeah, I think so. First thing is the center back pairings were not bad at all. I would say they were the best pairing so far. Yeah. I mean, they understood themselves. You could see Omero commanding the team from the back, allowing them to, calling them together. Shemi Ajayi, some really good interceptions. He and Osai had really good, communication. Yeah, if he's dropping back, if he's in the front, Osai drops back. That was a mistake that happened in the last game that didn't happen, that we didn't see here. Those communications and so on and so forth. But I mean, overall, Godfrey mentioned it last time that when you make a mistake with certain formations, let's see changes. So we saw the changes. We got 3 points, but I'm still not convinced. I'm still not.
Still not convinced them, but Bright Osaisa, well, many people going to talk about him after his performance today. He won the penalty that Moses Simon put away. And moving forward, he not take the right back position. Has he taken it from Olaino?
Well, it depends when Olaino comes back and he gets his first game. So his first game coming back, he would definitely even play as a substitute because there's no right thinking anybody right now that will see Osai and not start him. But I mean, that's what we want to see, competition. Wherever Olaino is right now, his boot is boiling because this guy don't collect my shirt finish. And that's what I think I want to see in every other position. Let everybody feel the opportunity, the fact that there's somebody here, even down to Victor Osimhen. No matter how good you are, there has to be that somebody that keeps you on your toes. Look at Argentina in the World Cup. Lautaro Martinez was their go-to striker to the World Cup. Julian Alvarez played the World Cup to the end, and he performed. That's what we want to see. It's a team game. Let's win collectively. So I mean, yeah. Osai, brilliant player for me, honestly, brilliant.
Many people have said, in as much as we may be poor at the moment, get us to go bad. Maybe say we no qualify from this group. So I don't know. Is it down to the, should I say, lack of quality in the group? Because we are on 9 points now, top of the group. South Tome to come in our next game, probably in Abuja here, and then after that Sierra Leone, which by then we feed on back qualification already. So moving forward into the AFCON now, I don't know. The lack of strength in this group, do you feel it will maybe make us a little bit complacent? You understand? Because when you go face a different level now, you need to hit another level, and we may not have that level to go.
To win AFCON, you have to get past teams such as Morocco, which is probably the best African team on the planet. You have Algeria, you have Senegal, you have Egypt. Now compare what we play right now in comparison to all those teams. We're not quarter of what they play. I watched the Morocco-Brazil game and I was amazed. These guys, no fear, no stress. They came out to play one of the best teams in the world. And that's we need to see that. First thing I think they need to work around is a team structure first, a mode of play, like 2 styles of play. If this doesn't work, let's switch to this. Can they do in-game tactics? switch this player from here, you go to the other side, you drop deep. These are things we need to see. Is our coach that tactically brilliant enough to make those changes? We'll wait to see. That's one. Two is the fact that I still think they've not gotten that rotation that fits the team properly, that allows us free-flowing pace of football. We saw Frank and he will be playing a double pivot today. It wasn't that bad, but they had some really good transition, but it was not excellent. You see that our major issue right now for me is that up front. Because if, as wingers, you are not at least creating 5 clean chances individually for your attackers, what are you doing there? I've always been saying that our wingers are just pure dribblers. They are pure dribblers. They don't... Opportunity creation is not the first thing that comes into their mind. And that's the first thing we need you for. We were here bantering about the likes of Dembele and Saka. That's one thing that they do. They create really good chances. And if our wingers are not creating chances, you leave your striker in a position where he starts to take, hustle. And that's not what we need. Your strikers play to their strengths. I've said it before. When we concede, we lose everything. So I want to see us concede and come back and win a game. That's when you know that the team is that solid. It's ready to win. Yeah. When you concede 1 or 2 goals, and then your mental capacity is there to stay in the game, equalize, take the game on its head. But it has not happened. The last time we considered in Abuja, we couldn't do anything. We only scored 1 goal through a penalty, and it's quite sad. Like I said, I'm convinced. So I'm not confident. The last time I said slim chance, 6/10 for us to win the AFCON. Now it has gone down to 4. So
Nice one, man. Thank you so much. We move. I agree with the 4. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for